Welcome you once again in this new session of history. Once again, we will start with the medieval Europe rise and spread of Christianity. In the last two sessions, we have read about the medieval era, about the Christianity, birth of Messiah, how he was crucified, what the date is known as the Good Friday. Then we have learned about the Easter, his teachings by the Gospels, a difference between the Jews and Jews leader, and then we have learned about the Roman Empire, Constantine, barbarian inventions, decline of the ancient Roman Empire. Now, by this time, the Byzantine Empire in the East Roman Empire or the Eastern Roman Empire. Now, we will read about this. The city of Rome was invaded by the Vandals in 476 AD. The Eastern Roman Empire, also known as Byzantine Empire with the Constantinople as its capital, survived till 1433, and during most of its existence the empire was the most powerful economic, cultural and military force in Europe. During the reign of Emperor Justinian in 1527 to 1565 AD, the empire reached its greatest extent after conquering much of the Rome's western Mediterranean coast, including the North Africa, Italy, Spain. Christians values the ideals and were the foundation of the empire's political ideals, and in that sense it was theocracy. The Byzantine Emperor Justinian I in 1529 AD, he appointed a 10-man commission to revise the Roman law, and it was known as a Justinian Code. It's a very famous code of the Justinian I. In the field of the science and in a geometry and application like architecture, engineering, instruments of war had been the speciality of Byzantines. Painting of fresco illuminated the manuscripts of the wood panels. The Byzantine churches. The Byzantine churches were famous for the interiors, or the churches were very famous for their interiors, which were lavishly decorated with the mosaic images of the Christ, the Virgin and the saints, and with the painted icons. The empire declined in 1453 AD when the Turks captured Constantinople. So Byzantine Empire or the Eastern Roman Empire, they started uh, their rule on 476 AD. Their last emperor was the Romus Augustus, who removed he became there and as an empire. Then Byzantine Empire with the Constantinople as their capital. They ruled till 1453 when the Turks captured the Constantinople. Emergence of the Ottoman Turks. The Ottoman Turks were a nomadic tribe of an Asiatic horsemen with a fearsome reputations. And on April 2, 1453 AD, Sultan Mehmed's army of 80,000 men laid siege in the city of Constantinople. Despite a desperate last ditch defense of the city by the Christian forces, Constantinople finally fell, the Ottomans, after an almost 2 month siege on the May 29, 1453, and the last Byzantine Empire was Constantine XI Palaiologos. He fought bravely till the city fell in the hands of Turk. Now, Crusades. We will read about the Crusades. What is Crusade? Crusades Jerusalem had been a pale of the pilgrimage for the Christians from Europe, but in the 11th century, the Muslim Turks ruled over that particular area and often used to attack the Christians pilgrim visiting the Jerusalem. They also prohibited the Christians from visiting the Jerusalem, so they started to crusade. They blocked the trade between the Europe and the eastern regions. In 1905 AD, Pope Urban II called for a crusade to conquer Jerusalem for Christians. First crusade, over next 2 centuries, the Christian recaptured each one. Finally, the Crusaders lost all their territory and retreated from the Holy Land, Palestine, for the last time. Therefore, the term crusade mean it's a war, but the crusade mean it's a holy war between the Christians of the Europe and the Turkish Muslims for the reconquest of Jerusalem, the holy land of Christians. Between 1095 AD to 1270 AD, 8 crusades were fought. The first crusade, it was 1096 to 1099. Then the second crusade, it was 1047 to 1049. The Muslim captured Damascus and routed the French and the German soldiers. In 1187 AD, it was the third crusade between the Salahuddin ruled Syria and the parts of northern Africa. He expelled the Crusaders from the Jerusalem and ruled over most of the Palestine. The fourth crusade, 1202 to 1204 AD, sponsored by the Pope, the Crusaders sailed to Constantinople, looted the city, and installed Baldwin of Flanders as emperor. Now, the Muslims and the Christians in fought in the sixth crusade 1228 to 1229, and it lasted for 10 long years. And the consequences were with the crusades helped in generating national feeling among the people of Europe. Trade between the East and the West was reopened, and many feudal lords and the knights lost their life in these holy war. Now, what is the monasteries and the nunneries? Within 500 years of the acceptance of the Christianity by the Roman Emperor, almost all of the European states became Christian states. Almost all of the Christian European countries are now became the Christian states. They accepted the Christian religious, and churches were established in villages, towns, and the cities all over the Europe. People started seeking the service of the Christian priests and performing religious rites. Some Christian priests lived among the people to serve them, while some other preferred to follow Monasticisms. A follower of the monasticisms renounces worldly pursuits and devotes their life to the spiritual work. The male Christians, who follows the monasticisms are known as were called the monks, and the female counterparts were known as nuns. The place where the monks lived was called monastery or abbey, and the residence of the nuns were known as nunnery. Another name of the monastery was a convent or abbey, or the head of the monastery was called abbot, and of the convent it was known as an abbess. Saint Anthony of Thebes organized the first order of the Christian monks. So he is known as the founder of monasticisms in Europe. Now, what was the impact of these monasteries? Monasteries were large buildings surrounded by gardens, fields, and ponds. Each monastery had a church, living quarters for the monks and the nuns, a kitchen, and a storeroom. So, each monastery with a large building surrounded by the gardens, fields, and the ponds, and monastery had a church, quarter for the monks and the nuns, a kitchen, and a storeroom. Apart from that, religion related study priests taught subjects like history, philosophy, medicine, and education. In the field of arts such as carving, glass, mural, painting, and architectures, and monks and the nuns prepared handwritten Bible Greek in a Greek or Roman classic. The monks and the nuns staged plays on the life of the saints. These priests were known as friars who used to move from one place to another place to help the people. So that's all for today's session. Hope you have understand about the Christianity, their flourish, how they spread, what the difficulties they have found, and how the Byzantine Empire and the Roman Empire, Western and the Eastern Roman Empire helped to rose the Christianity in the Europe. So read this lesson very carefully, follow the videos. We will once again meet in our next session. Till then, have a nice day and take care of your health.